This week on the Jock and Nerd podcast, we discuss the newest episodes of Alien Earth and Peacemaker. Plus, James Gunn announces the next Super Saga movie, our top 5 most anticipated movies for the rest of this year. The Nerd watched K-Pop Demon Hunters, the top 10 most popular movies of Netflix of all time, and more. All in this edition of the Jock and Nerd Weekly for Sunday, September 7th, 2025.
Oh, hi, I didn't hear you come in. This is Ross Marquand from The Walking Dead, and you're listening to the Jock and Nerd podcast. Now, if somebody could please explain to me what a geek boner is, my life would be complete. Until then, rock on, nation.
Check. Check one. All right. This is for all you fans out there. Let's give it up. Jock it, we nerd it. We funny, disturb it. We jock it, we nerd it. We spoiler alert. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, what's up, listener? Thank you for pressing play and welcome to the Jock and Nerd podcast, where we give you comic book and superhero TV and movie news, reviews, and whatever we choose. Jock and Nerd. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the Jock.
He's the nerd.
And joining us is the latest hire over at the new Argus, run by Rick Flag Sr., goes by the codename Bukkake Master, but we call him Rug Boy. What's up, Rugs?
I have super bukkake powers.
Yeah, what are Bukkake Master's
I don't
powers?
know. I don't know. What is
exactly?
bukkake? It just means to spray stuff, right?
Yeah, so you show
So
up.
I just spray Febreze everywhere. It's not fresh in here.
He just shows up and he sprays liquid into the air. We don't know what that liquid is. It's always different.
You can figure out whatever liquid that you want. Like whatever you can imagine. Make it happen for you.
You just say you spray bukkake in the air?
Well, Anthony, when would Bukkake Master be useful? In what situation can you imagine?
You realize that no one can see that he has his name as Bukkake Master? And you
No, I introduced him as Bukkake Master. You weren't paying attention to the intro.
Yeah, I wasn't, but you didn't. Why did you introduce him as that?
Because that's the gag. Were you not paying attention? He is the newest hire at Argus. Bukkake, like Judo Master? He's Bukkake Master.
I missed the Judo Master part.
Yeah, Judo Master.
Okay, all right.
Okay, everybody, we're all caught up on the same page. Fantastic.
It was a reach, but I went with it.
You did. It was a little bit of a reach.
See, but Ruggs is my boy. He's always there with me.
Yeah.
He knows where I'm going. Anthony, try and keep up.
I mean, a lot of the shit you say is just so out there at this point.
You need
No one's listening. It doesn't matter
You need
anymore.
a dictionary. All right, you fuckers. Look, we got some...
Dictionary. What? You think you need a dictionary just to understand what bukkake means?
to translate what I'm saying. I say the nerd.
I think if you just slowed down a little bit, you'd be fine. But,
No, I've done too much cocaine to do that right now. Sorry.
Whoa, it's still in his system from 1997.
Yes, the last line in 1998. That was a strong one. Anyways, enough about my drug history. We're here to talk about some fun TV shows.
Did you call? Wait, by the way, I have another thing.
That's
to call
not
out.
his last line, by the way. 1998.
No,
That's just a lie.
No, it absolutely was.
Bullshit. All right.
I have another thing. Did you say comic book news, reviews, and whatever we choose?
I said all of that. Where were you?
No, I know. I'm asking because when's the last time we reviewed a comic book thing?
What are you talking about? Peacemaker.
Yeah, I know. But when do we really? How often are we doing comic book stuff these
What are you
days?
talking about? Fantastic Four, Superman, Thunderbolts.
When are we going to do the next comic book thing?
Oh, it won't be till like next year. No, we have TV shows. We got Marvel Zombies coming.
I'm just saying you might need to think about renaming that, doing that tag.
No, because we say comic book and superhero TV and movie news reviews, and here is the opening, whatever we choose. That last 3 words leaves it open to do anything.
Yeah.
Just so.
So it's not
representing what the show is.
It's not misleading because I say whatever we choose.
Now, if you were to rebrand the show, Anthony, what would you want to
come up with a new tagline, motherfucker?
Yeah.
TV, movie, news, and whatever we choose.
TV, movie, news. So
News,
just
reviews,
get
and
rid
whatever
of
we
this
choose.
comic book and superhero.
See,
why pigeonhole ourselves?
How about pop culture?
Or pop culture.
Whatever. You get it. At this point.
You're acting like this was like something
How
really
about-
hard to come up with, and we just fixed it in 2 seconds.
Nerdy pop culture, news, and whatever we choose.
I'm in the mood to give him run shit. So here we go.
Yeah, we coming in guns blazing.
Coming in hot. This is going to be great. All right. Here, I'm just going to do this.
The Jock
So
and
defeated.
Nerd podcast.
Oh man, I had a
All
fun
right,
show
let's hear the comic book news.
programmed. I got to start with some comic book news. We have a fun segment coming up, but before that, we got to mention the big comic book news announcement of this week comes from James Gunn. Over on his Instagram, James Gunn posts his original artwork by Jim Lee of David Cornsweat Superman holding a screwdriver, leaning up against Lex Luthor in a green and purple battle power suit. And the caption simply reads, Man of Tomorrow in theaters July 9th, 2027.
Oh, shit.
He has announced the next Superman saga movie. Now, 2026 will give us Supergirl and Clayface. 2027 is less than 2 years turnaround from the first Superman movie. There'll be 3 super movies before we even get the Batman 2. But I think that's interesting. And it is just called, he has confirmed, it's not called Superman : Man of Tomorrow. It is just called Man of Tomorrow, which, if you remember, Supergirl originally was going to be called Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. That just changed to Supergirl. And with this image, a lot of people speculating that like Nick Holt is the co-lead. So to him, it's not a sequel. It's not Superman 2. He considers Peacemaker season 2 to be the direct sequel to Superman. But comment, Anthony, what do you think of this? This is a lot of super movies in a really short amount of time here. And what happened to the rest of that slate of the gods and monsters?
The amount of super movies is not a... I don't find that as to be odd or a detraction. Superman is the flagship character of DC along with Batman, and Superman's gotten much less love than Batman.
Sure.
I am a little curious though about the image with with Lex Luthor in his suit and Superman saying next to him as if they're buddies and teaming up.
Yeah, like he's fixing him with a screwdriver, or what the fuck's going on here?
It just seems odd I know that there's probably a storyline where Luthor is redeemed or on the side of Superman. That's fine. That I don't necessarily mind that they're doing that. The timing seems weird because Nicholas Holt's character was so
he hated him,
dastardly evil.
Yes, I can't see how they would.
I mean, like to all of a sudden turn him to be working with Superman. I mean, that seems kind of like a stretch. I mean, you guess you could write anything, but that doesn't seem like the next move. I'm very curious about this.
You could do like Brainiac comes and the enemy of my enemy. Now they got to team up.
Sure, you can definitely do that, but I mean, Lex Luthor was holding like children hostage.
Yes, and he shot that dude in cold blood in front of him, his buddy.
Yeah,
but
it's very odd.
The fact that he has a suit makes me think they're going to punchy fight each other. Rugs, comments, thoughts? Is this a little too fast for the Superman, or what's going on here?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's bad that they announced a movie. It seems like, okay, well, James Gunn's in charge. He can make those calls, and he's kind of got the green light. He's got the juice to be able to pull this off and announce this. If he has a story and a script ready already,
he said it's done.
It's done, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
So, I mean, he could be ready to just start assembling people and let's go. So, would I have liked a little bit more planning, a little bit more of a breather?
Right? Does this
probably
seem more of a reaction to the success of Superman than
I think they're just trying to strike while the iron is hot before not leave too much time, get these actors while they're kind of still, not tied down to a lot of things, involved in this thing. So it's a business decision, obviously.
Absolutely.
It's capitalizing on the buzz.
Yes.
So, they're trying to make a big year. They're trying to kind of own the next couple of years. So I can see the strategy.
I don't know how he has time to run a studio if he's writing, producing all this shit. He's probably going to direct this and work on it. So.
He shouldn't. He should not.
Fuck, man. How the fuck does he? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will, but he shouldn't. It'd be nice to see somebody else do it. But you also have a studio to run there, James. So I don't know. I guess he's good at time management. Maybe Jennifer Holland helps with his Google Calendar. I don't know. But we are getting.
I don't think it's too. The question of it being too soon. I don't think it's too soon.
2 years. I like.
As long as he has a story, then the script that's done. Every 2 years. I mean, we're seeing the opposite problem with Marvel, where they release one character's movie and then we don't know when the next character's movie is going to come out.
Right.
And you've been beating the horn about how Batman 2 should come out sooner.
Jesus, it's gonna be 7 years by the time in between fucking movies.
So can't have it both ways there, Imran. You getting this one soon? I'm curious if what that image though. If it's a team up movie, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this: if it's a team up movie, while I question how fast it is, I am more curious about the movie than if it was just some normal. Hey, we're doing Superman 2 and we're calling Man of Tomorrow.
Right.
What's your favorite Superman? Well, no, I guess it's not nickname, but I guess it is nickname.
Oh,
Man of Steel,
yes.
Man of Tomorrow. What do you like best?
Yes, I mean, I think he's using Man of Tomorrow on purpose because of the.
What do you like better?
Man of Steel. Man of Steel is great.
Man of Steel.
It says it right there. Man of Tomorrow gives it more a science fiction-y throwback feel. I don't know, Ruggs. What do you prefer? Is there any other ones?
I like Man of Steel because it seems old timey.
Yeah.
Man of Tomorrow seems like a kind of new age type thing.
Yeah.
Man of Tomorrow.
There also was
what's another one?
The Last Son of Krypton.
Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Also,
I like that one.
I like that one.
And
but
then
he's not.
But he's not. I guess
there's other fucking Kryptonians around, so he's not even that.
That's true.
And then, well, the one that everyone calls him that's like to make fun of him is Big Blue Boy Scout.
Big Blue. Yeah. Make a move, Big Blue. Yeah, they all got every superhero's got fun nicknames.
Yeah.
But we'll see if this is a co-lead situation. Very strange. But
I mean, do you think that this signals some kind of a bigger problem that they're going to have to team up? Like you said, Brainiac, but could it be some kind of like crisis level event or a something like that gets them to team up? Or I don't even know. Right? I don't even know if it's saying that they're going to team up. It's just this image isn't from anything. This is
it's image. Made. Yes, he made it specifically for this announcement.
There's no clue here.
No,
the clue is that they're not necessarily at odds. I mean, he's clearly leaning up against Lex, and Lex is like looking at something else, like we're fighting together.
So the screwdriver is either there to take Lex apart or to help fix Lex. It could go either way.
So, like in Superman comics, they teamed up a bunch of times, but usually during with a common enemy, like Brainiac,
right?
Darkseid, okay, to stop. But then there's one era that's pretty recent in the Rebirth era where Lex Luthor was trying to be a superhero,
right?
So could this be that where he tries to play hero?
I could see that. Like he's so jealous of everybody, being nice to Superman. He's like, I'll show him real hero. Some kind of twisted way.
Maybe
he's playing Superman, acting friendly. But again, 2 years between Superman movies, that's not bad. That's a good fucking time. And 2027 is shaping up to be a crazy year for superhero movies that Anthony thinks we don't talk about anymore. Just wait till 2027. We got a Batman movie and a Superman movie and a fucking Spider-Verse movie and an Avengers movie and a whole bunch of other shit I can't remember. It's going to be exciting.
Comic book movies are back.
They're back, baby. There's no fucking fatigue. Fuck off.
No superhero fatigue. No way.
Just take a break and then you come back. That's all you do. Okay, wait.
Oh, I thought we were taking a break. I was going to say play some promos.
No, we're not taking a break. The superhero movies can take a break for about a year. Then we'll be back. Don't worry. One other quick piece of news I want to mention because it directly affects the next fun segment we are going to do, which you see in the title. We're going to give you our top 5 most anticipated movies for the remainder of this year, 2025. Now, if you had Mortal Kombat on your list, you're going to have to replace it.
Oh, shit.
It is disqualified as, even though they gave us those fun trailers and the teaser with Johnny Cage, the movie was supposed to come out on October 24th, perfect for Halloween. It has been pushed to May 15th of 2026. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Is it going to go up against Street Fighter? They're making a Street Fighter movie,
They are making a Street Fighter. I think Street Fighter comes out 2027, I believe.
Ooh, okay.
But they think it's going to do better in the early summer instead of this.
Maybe while excitement for the summer season kind of kicks into gear.
I feel like this is a good October movie, though. And I don't know if it's a good idea because they were literally...
summer's better than October, I would say.
3 weeks away from releasing this thing, and then the movie's done, and they're like, fuck, we're going to wait. I don't know. Anthony, what is a better slot for Mortal Kombat 2? That's probably not going to be any good, but fun to watch.
Well, I think they're confident. I think this signals to me, when I heard about this, this signals to me that they're confident in this movie, that they think they have something that people will want to watch, and that is why they are moving it to May. There's not going to be, I don't know what's coming out or what's scheduled for that first May slot, because usually that first May slot is something big, but there's no Marvel movie this year.
Yeah.
So they're doing it 2 weeks after that first May slot. I actually think that means like they want to maximize the amount of money, and they're going with they're pushing it to the summer because they think that'll be better.
The only advantage that for them to actually go in October is the Halloween tie-in.
Right.
So other than that, there's really no advantage for them releasing it in October.
Right. The October, that's exactly right. Usually if you're doing a big budget film in October, you're almost dumping it because you're not, you don't think it's going to work well, because October is either the Halloween or you're doing these like Oscar-y type films.
Yep.
If you were going to try to make money in the fall, usually it's either like around November or like the hot Christmas time.
I just hope they can hold on to the buzz, because they did get a little bit from like the trailer, and then people are going to forget, and they're going to have to put out 5 more fucking trailers to remind people. But
I think they'll be all right.
I think it should be
we'll
fine.
See.
I was looking forward to it, but now we're going to wait. That's fine. 2026. Listener, you can join this conversation. Let us know what you think of James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow announcement. Join our Facebook group. It's called Jock and Nerd Nation. Jock and Nerd. It is a closed group just for you. Get in there, chop it up, geek out. All right, gang. Anthony had a great idea. We're going to do it right now, and I mentioned it earlier. It's in the title. Top 5 most anticipated movies for the remainder of the year for fall, winter 2025. Now, we've already had a great run of movies, right? But turns out there's still a lot of interesting things yet to come out this year. I got a list here. I'm just going to read off real quick, kind of what I was working with, stuff I saw coming out that could be something. It's broken down into 2 categories. This first category I call fun movies. These are the genre movies that we love, that we like to talk about. And some of these movies are The Long Walk, coming out very soon, next year. This week, not next year. This week. I put Spinal Tap 2 in here. I got Him, that football horror movie produced by Jordan Peele. I put Good Boy on this list, which is another quirky horror movie told from the point of view of a dog. I had to put that on there. You know, I'm going to love that. Tron Ares, of course. Roofman with Channing Tatum. Black Phone 2, I put in here because Ruggs watched the first Black Phone. Predator Badlands. Frankenstein on Netflix. The Running Man. Sisu, Road to Revenge, sequel. Wicked for Good. And Avatar Fire and Ash at the end of the year. The second category of movies, this is for the Oscar heads, as there's a lot of Oscar contenders and big filmmakers putting out movies in the second half of this year, like Paul Thomas Anderson, one battle after another, Leo DiCaprio. Benny Safdie is giving us The Rock trying to win an Oscar in The Smashing Machine. Similarly, there's a movie called Christie, where Sydney Sweeney is it's a female version of The Smashing Machine, with Sydney Sweeney playing a female boxer. Then the other Safdie, Josh Safdie, has a movie called Marty Supreme with Chalamet. You got Jay Kelly with George Clooney from Noah Baumbach. Luca Guadagnino has a movie called After the Hunt with Julia Roberts. Yorgos Lanthimos has another movie with Emma Stone. They keep winning Oscars, called Begonia. Park Chan-wook, I'm hearing a lot of buzz around his new movie, No Other Choice. And then even Catherine Bigelow has a movie called House of Dynamite.
I got a couple comments real quick.
Yes, there may be other movies. This is just stuff I pulled. Go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. So, fun movies, Wicked and Avatar potentially also could be Oscar movies.
Yes,
just as an FYI.
And Frankenstein 2 can be
Frankenstein
in that.
potentially.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and then also Oscars crowd. You're missing a few.
Okay.
The new Chloe Zhao movie, Hamnet,
yes,
is getting a lot of good reviews.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm in my Roman Polanski, Polanski, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yes.
I'm in that era again.
Yeah,
so
I had
I'm
a
all on
feeling
this.
you would know a lot about these. Yes.
But yeah, there's some other movies that I can mention in my talk. So
yes,
you got a few, but there's gonna be some other Oscar movies that are being international features that are definitely going to probably be in the Oscars.
Yeah,
race.
I've looked at a bunch of lists, and if anybody has questions about what these movies are about, we can get to that. And if there's a movie in your top 5 that's not in here, that's going to be very interesting. Ruggs, any comment on this slate of movies for the remainder of the year?
I took a look at, varying lists from Rolling Stone and Time and whatever was on the Variety and all the other bullshit. And a lot of the stuff I haven't heard of. I haven't seen trailers for or anything. These are just, I read a title and saw a picture, and that's it. And read a little bit of a blurb, and I was like, okay, that sounds cool. So based on directors, I want to see what Paul Thomas Anderson and the Safdie brothers, both of them, are doing. Yorgos Lanthimos' last movie, Poor Things, was fucking incredibly crazy, and I would like to see what this guy does. Yeah. So, and you got Park Chan-wook and Catherine Bigelow, which haven't done a movie in a while.
Yep.
So, especially Catherine Bigelow, I haven't seen anything of hers in a while.
Jim Jarmusch has a movie coming out also. He hasn't done, I think, a movie in a while.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of good directors out here if you're looking for Oscar-worthy stuff. But to tell you the truth, there's a lot of interesting things out there.
Yes. Yeah. Despite having no comic book movies, there's a lot of interesting things still coming up.
That's right.
So here's how I think we should do this top 5. You guys let me know if you agree. We'll go round robin. Everyone will just give like your 5th place, then your 4th place, 3rd place, right? And then before we reveal...
Oh, you had to put them in order?
Yes. I need it ranked.
Oh, okay.
And then before we reveal number 1, we'll do honorable mentions, and we'll go around and do the number 1 spot. How's that sound?
Okay.
I'll try to keep track of this. Anthony, let's start with you. Number 5, most anticipated movie for fall, winter 2025.
Got it. So we're doing it that way. Okay. Yes. I will follow what you have because you are. No, that's good. Okay. If you're the fearless leader.
I got it.
You got it. Okay. Number 5 for me. Yeah. My list is going to be, again, you have to think of look at this through the lens of who I've become this last year.
It's going to be interesting.
Alamo Anthony. Yes. Alamo Anthony.
Anthony Polanski.
Anthony Polanski. Rowan Polanski. Whatever thing you can think of, that's me.
Yeah. He's in it.
I'm in it. I'm fully in it now.
It's great.
Okay. Number 5 for me is going to be a movie we are reviewing next week, The Long Walk.
Okay.
And the reason for that's twofold. One, I caught 20 minutes of it at Comic-Con. So they showed it to us and I saw the cast. So I'm a little biased. Yeah. Because I got to see it. I got to see it already. I've seen some of it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
2, I love a movie where you can describe the plot in like 2 or 3 sentences. 2 sentences.
Yes.
People going on a walk until they die. Yeah. That's really it. Concept is cool. You've got Mark Hamill being the evil general. And I already saw how some of this plays out. So I'm in. Easy concept. Easy hook.
Yep.
Sometimes that's all you need to watch a movie.
Yeah, I like it. I will say it is on my list as well. So I will just say, look, I need to find out who wins this fucking walk. Like the trailers have got me so intrigued, and the premise, like you said, is fantastic. That I need to know who fucking wins. I need to know what happens at the end.
Well, I want to know how crazy this walk is.
Yeah, I mean the shot of that guy with his broken ankle, the kids getting shot for tying their shoelaces. Holy fuck! Did you see the screening marketing stunt they pulled?
I know.
You heard about this?
No.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. They had a screening where there was a room full of treadmills, and you had to walk at least 3 miles an hour while watching this movie. And if you slowed down, they just kicked you out. They didn't shoot you, but that's
pretty funny.
Yeah, that reminds me of like the Physical 100. I think season 2 had a similar challenge, but I was like, I could probably walk 3 miles an hour for like an hour and a half. I think I could pull this off. I like it. You get a little exercise. It's like a light, leisurely stroll, and then you feel like what the kids are going through in the movie. Ruggs, comments on The Long Walk. Is it on your list?
I didn't even. I knew I was going to watch it soon.
Okay,
and
so you didn't consider it. Okay.
So here's what we should do. If it's on your list, save your comments for when it's on your list.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll skip me when I get to mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can say. I'm sure you'll come up with something to say.
No, I'm done. That's all I got to say. So we'll just go over it. Ruggs, number 5 for you then.
My number 5 is Tron Ares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just preface this with, I am not Anthony Polanski. I am going to the movies to fucking see shit on the big screen.
Yeah.
Usually when I watch Oscar films, I wait till they come home or I'll bootleg them and not give them any money.
Right. That's the way to watch
asshole.
That's the way to watch the Oscar movie. Like, fuck these movies.
Yeah. But for the most part.
That show.
Lots of these movies bum me out, so it's like I don't want to have to go to a theater to be bummed out
and be sad.
So this looks like a movie I'll watch. It looks like it's going to be well made and high production value. I like the Tron property. I want them to really do something bigger with it, and I'm hoping that this film does it. The reason why it's number 5 on my list because like I want to see it, but it's not like the best one I could pick. So,
right?
There you go.
I'm in total agreement with you, Ruggs. My number 5 is also Tron Ares.
Oh shit!
And all for all the same reasons. I still have to watch Tron Legacy, but I would put it higher. Except it has Jared Leto in it, and he's a wild card, so you don't know. So it visually looks amazing, but it has Jared Leto, so that's why I'm going to put it at number 5.
And you both have it at 5.
Yes, both have it at 5. That brings it back to you, Anthony. Number 4.
Number 4 for me. Let me pull up my list here. Sorry, I started looking at something else. Number 4 is a movie that is coming out pretty soon as well. It was premiered at the Venice Film Festival. And it's right up my alley because it's a sports movie. It's a UFC movie, and it has one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. It is The Smashing Machine by one of the Safdie brothers, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Emily Blunt. This is The Rock trying to get nominated for something and do something a little bit out of his normal wheelhouse. This is a story about Mark Kerr, who was an up and coming UFC Pride fighter back in the early days when you could do anything, and he was a legit, like his nickname was the Smashing Machine, and he was a fucking terror, but he was also really hopped up on steroids and a lot of demons. And it's one of the Safdie brothers, so very curious how this plays out. The movie got some pretty decent buzz. Apparently they gave The Rock a 15-minute standing ovation at the end of the movie.
15-minute standing in Venice while he's like crying and shit,
right,
standing there.
Yeah, but that also, if you look up the Venice stuff, they do that a lot.
Yeah, they clap for fucking everything.
Yeah,
they love clapping over there.
They love clapping, and I don't know what. I'll leave the rest of that to people that actually know what Venice is like. Number 4 for me, The Smashing Machine.
So on Rotten Tomatoes with 34 reviews, 82% currently, The Smashing Machine. I'm also looking forward to this. It is not in my top 5 list. But did you see he's getting shit now for like getting too skinny? Like Dave Bautista did it, and now he kind of did the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's on Ozempic. What's going on?
It turns out doing roids is bad for your heart. So you got to stop that shit.
We're not going to have any jacked movie stars anymore.
You can. I mean, both of those men are in their 50s.
Yeah, sure.
It's not healthy to be as
John
big as they
Cena
are.
next? Is he going to slim down?
I think it's time. Like he's rounding 50 now too.
Yeah. It's true.
He just got hair plugs.
Yeah.
He did.
Who did? Cena?
John Cena.
Oh.
John
plugs
Cena.
Anymore. It's a hair transplant.
It's hair from his butthole. They put on his head.
No, well, that's what you wish.
I know. I need to go to Turkey. It's a lot cheaper. Go to the Turkey trip.
You don't need to pluck the hairs from your butthole and glue them on your head.
I want Turkish butt hairs, and I want to put that in my head and enjoy some fucking Turkish food at the same time.
Your hairs are white. It doesn't even matter at this point.
That's a good point. Could be any color. This is brown bits. Don't worry about it. Okay, number 4 for Anthony, The Smashing Machine. Ruggs, is that on your list? Any comment on The Smashing Machine?
It's not on my list of top 5, no.
Okay. You looking forward to it?
But I do want to see it.
Okay. What's your number 4 there, Ruggs?
My number 4 is One Battle After Another.
Oh, PTA.
All Thomas Anderson. I mean, I could have probably swapped this one out with Smashing Machine, but I feel like, I don't know. For some reason, I don't have a lot of faith in The Rock.
I've heard he's actually really good in this. Is what?
That's a fair point though.
Because you never know. You never know with The Rock. I mean, The Rock, he has his things, but sometimes Shazam will happen or whatever.
I mean, to Rugboy's point though, I don't think you can have The Rock's track record doesn't say he could do anything dramatic.
Yeah.
So this is definitely a big swing. So I could see Rugboy being that. That's a fair point. How could you have faith in The Rock? He's never done anything other than play himself.
Well, I think he's trying to change his not just be the blockbuster guy.
I do think that the fact that he's playing a fighter is a home court advantage for him.
Yeah, that's smart.
So he's doing something smart. It's something in his wheelhouse. But and it's a sports movie, and I know how those go. But one battle after another, I don't know what the fuck that is. And it gives me a little bit more intrigue. So it was like between those two for that spot there.
I mean, you got Leo, you got like revolutionaries and terrorists, and I'm not really sure and what the movie's about. They grab his wife and his daughter, and Benicio del Toro looks hilarious.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the fuck this movie's about and what's going to transpire. I don't know what's going to happen. So,
all right. Anthony, any comment? Is it on your list, or should we just wait?
I'm going to save my comments because it is on my list.
So, number 4, this is going to be quick. For me, is The Long Walk I Have, which we already discussed. And I'm just excited we get to see it next week. So, Anthony, number 3 then.
Number 3, again, I'm in my Oscars era, but I'm also in my international film Oscars era. So anything that's international that I think might be nominated for Best Picture, I'm all up on.
Uh-huh.
And there's a couple that I was thinking about. There's Sentimental Value.
Okay.
There's It Was Just an Accident.
Oh, I was read about that.
Those.
Yeah.
But the movie I'm going to put on there is something you mentioned in your list. It's No Other Choice from Park Chan-wook.
Okay. Very interesting.
And this is getting really good reviews from its debut, I believe, at Venice as well. And it's getting really rave reviews. Lee Byung-hun is in this movie, who's been in Squid Game and a lot of other shit. But, Park Chan-wook, Old Boy, bunch of other movies, never really gotten the Oscar love. But I think what's also interesting for me is like the concept. So it's about this like paper industry guy.
Yeah.
That like all of a sudden is laid off and decides that he's going to kill the rest of his competition.
Ooh, revenge thriller.
So, it's marketed. It's on Wikipedia as a satirical dark comedy thriller. So I think the concept is interesting.
Yeah,
the director seems really interesting.
Yep,
and the fact that it's getting all this buzz.
Yep,
This is the international film on my list. I'm going to see all of them, but this is the one that I really want to see.
Solid pick. I like that.
The only thing is, I think it's coming out December 25th, like a limited release, and then wide later. So I don't know if it'll get enough people to see it, but I'm interested. And I got a number 3.
No, I like that pick, and I started hearing about this movie, and it seemed very, very interesting. So I'm kind of curious. And it's not on my list though. Ruggs, you're number 3.
Running Man.
Oh,
yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what this movie's going to be. And if it's going to be like a sci-fi classic, or if it's going to be a miss for the director, and because he's kind of had a couple of rough ones, but when he does hit, I really like his movies, so I'm waiting to see what happens.
All right, it is on my list. Anthony, any comment? I've been probably on your list too, so we should probably wait.
I'll comment on it in a little bit.
Okay. My number 3 is going to be the other fun genre movie everyone's looking forward to, Predator Badlands. I put at number 3. And just, the Predators having a little renaissance with Killer of Killers and Prey. And you got a synth in there from Weyland-Yutani and a young Predator as the protagonist. What's not to love? I'm very excited. It should be fun. I'm sure you guys have this on your list too. So we will continue to Anthony's number 2.
Predator Badlands.
Fuck. There we go.
I also saw footage from this at Comic-Con, so a little biased. I thought the opening already hooked me, but also the fact that it's Trachtenberg who's done Prey and Predator Killers of Killers, and he's, in my opinion, 2 for 2 with his Predator reboot shit.
Yep.
And this is now a third Predator movie that is completely different than anything we've ever seen in the Predator universe.
Yeah.
So I like the direction this guy's taking it. I like that he's experimenting with different stuff. I've seen some of the film, so I already know what the vibe is like. And I think it seems like they are building towards an eventual Alien Predator movie again, which, sign me up at this point. I'm all in. Weyland-Yutani is in this movie with Elle Fanning. Yeah. So, Yeah, Predator Badlands. I'm completely in. I'm sure Rug Boy might have. Well, I'm not going to assume. We'll go to Rug Boy here.
I bet. I do remember when you described the opening of the movie that you saw, and I was like, it sounds like they're doing everything right. They're making you care for this character right away. Rugs, your number 2
is Predator Badlands as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, all the same reasons. I feel like it's the right time for this brand to kind of ascend. If it can, because we're in the era of lore, we're in the era of the internet where people can kind of who jump on it now will sit there and learn about all of the lore and stuff. And so if you can get new people interested in Predator, there's a whole world for them to kind of and connect to the alien and all that other stuff. There's a whole thing here. So if people aren't already on board, this could be a good entry point. So I don't know. Let's see what happens with the movie. I think I feel like I want to see it, even though I'm not like completely jazzed about everything about it. I do like the direction it's going in, and I'm wondering if it's going to be a fun time at the movies.
Yes. Can't wait. Very soon. That is November. That's the one that stayed on November 7th. And the one that moved is my number 2, Running Man, now coming out November 14th. I have it above Predator.
Wow.
Why? Because it's got a lot of great elements. Edgar Wright, action, comedy. It looks batshit crazy. It just seems like fun. Michael Cera's parts seem really funny. You got William H. Macy. And the Predator, I kind of know what you're going to get, I guess. This seems a little more fresh, going back to the book. I don't know why. I was a little more excited to see Edgar Wright do a movie where he knocks it out of the park. It's been a while. So that's my number 2. That brings us back to, Anthony, give us your honorable mentions.
Yeah, my honorable mentions. So
let's do that first.
I'll do a couple.
Yeah.
I had The Running Man in there for, all the reasons you guys said. So Running Man was on there. I mentioned the Sentimental Value is on there. Sentimental Value is about like this director. That's his family's being like torn apart, but he tries to make a movie with them.
Oh,
and it creates some friction. That's gotten that Sentimental Value is going to be. I'm telling you right now, is going to be nominated for Best Picture.
Okay. Shit.
All Another movie that's definitely going to be nominated for Best Picture is Hamnet. It's the Chloe Zhao film. Okay. Everyone's like crying watching this film. It's about some boring ass subject matter, but I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
It's about the dead son of William Shakespeare and his wife. His name was Hamnet.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It was just an accident as a movie. I just mentioned it, but that one actually seems really intriguing. It's from Iran, but it's about this like cab driver, I believe, that thinks he has as a guest in his car someone that like tortured his family years ago.
Oh, right.
So it's like a thriller.
Yeah.
So that one's on my honorable mentions. Ooh. I think I'm only supposed to do 3 or 4, but I got 5.
Okay.
The other one's honorable, even though no one talks about this film series.
Yeah.
You can't like ever doubt Big Jim. Talking about James Cameron.
Oh, you got him
Avatar.
as an honorable mention, motherfucker. All right.
Because when you think about it, like we don't talk about Avatar. I'm not anticipating it, but I know like once I sit in that seat, I will have like I'll be glazed over. Like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah,
look how spectacular this is, and then I'll probably forget about it right after.
Yes, absolutely.
But in the moment, you'll be like, this is a great theater experience.
Yes.
So I can't be like, oh, I'm anticipating it because I'm not.
Okay.
But I will like it once I'm there. So there you go.
All right. Rug's honorable mentions.
I'm also got Avatar 3 there.
Wow.
As a honorable mention because for the exact same reason. I want James Cameron to abandon this property so fast because he's way more talented than this. And I know he's doing something. He wants to create his own IP and he's done it. There's no need to beat it dead like a dead horse. And he's not really going in the direction that I want him to go in, which is like creating some more different aliens and creating some more fun. They're all the Na'vi.
Yeah.
And that's kind of boring.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I still am looking forward to seeing it. I know once I sit down, we're going to have a great time. Other honorable mention is Black Phone 2. I watched Black Phone 1 and actually enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
And thought it was a good little movie. It's a little film, nothing crazy, but it was like a flip side to Weapons.
Oh yeah, I want to watch this. I got to watch.
And I enjoyed it. And I have the Smashing Machine as my honorable mention.
Okay. Okay, I just have 3 I put down. The Smashing Machine, also honorable mention. I got Sisu, Road to Revenge. Once I discovered that first movie, I loved it so much. The guy's a badass. Can't wait.
If I would have had space for 4, I would have put that one too.
Can't wait to see. There's a trailer out for it. I forget what happens. It doesn't matter. It's him killing Nazis. It's gonna be great. And then I got Frankenstein. Nobody mentioned Frank. Oh wait, we didn't get to number 1. But Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, Netflix, Jacob Elordi playing Frankenstein is my 3rd honorable mention, which brings us to our number 1 most anticipated movies for the remainder of 2025. Anthony.
Yeah. So one more time, I'm in my Anthony Palanthony era, and that's playing a part into this number 1. But also, I've seen a shit ton of trailers for this movie. The premise is intriguing, and the backstory behind this is also intriguing. So it's one battle after another.
Oh, you got one battle?
Is my most anticipated.
All right.
And the reason for that is, one, PTA is doing it.
Yeah.
PTA is, at this point, like one of the biggest auteurs there is.
Yeah.
And the concept is interesting, right? So it's about this like ex-revolutionaries that has to like rescue his own daughter after being involved with, I think something he did affected them a long time ago.
Yeah.
So like that's typically not a PTA type of movie.
Yeah.
This seems like this big action movie with Leo. Leo doesn't ever miss.
Yeah.
The cast is great. And this is getting Oscar buzz. It wasn't released at the film festivals, so everyone's curious like why he didn't release it at the film festivals.
Interesting.
But also, last but not least, and this is a big storyline going into this movie, is it going to make any money?
Yeah.
Because this movie supposedly has a budget of $130 to $175 million.
Shit.
Wow, I didn't know that.
This is PTA getting a big fucking budget movie, and no one knows if it's actually going to make any money, because a lot of his movies don't make any money, and those budgets are usually like $30 or $40 million.
Right. Wow. That's a lot. So this is coming out September 26th.
Yeah. So this is like, there's a lot of storylines coming into this movie.
Interesting.
They're giving this big, an auteur his biggest budget ever, and he's doing this like seemingly kind of action movie.
Yeah, crime thriller. And
also, you got to think about, if you want to go into the Oscar buzz, like it's being released by Warner Brothers, who also has Sinners.
Yeah.
So like, would they campaign 2 movies? That's interesting too.
Oh,
And like a sub-subject.
Yeah.
Or a small subject in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the budget thing, I'm like, holy shit, like this has got to be a big fucking movie.
So they're banking clearly on Leo, putting butts in seats.
Yeah, they're Leo and this premise, but yeah, I mean, Leo, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro,
Sean
Gene
Penn, yes.
Taylor,
Yeah.
Keanu Taylor.
I don't know if the trailers though do.
They're pretty
help.
vague.
They're very vague.
That's why I'm interested though.
Yeah, but I think the mass audience may be turned off by like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
Well, the first trailer I thought was like, so vague that you didn't know what it was. Like, it ends with him going, "Viva la revolution,"
Right.
and it's like, is this a comedy?
Right.
But then the second trailer goes a little bit more on the plot, and it seems more of this like a straightforward action thriller.
Yeah.
But yeah, the PTA doing all of this,
Yeah.
to me is really interesting.
Man, I don't see how it makes its budget back at that price.
Oh yeah, it's got to be a $350 million, $350 million movie.
I don't know about that.
The joke around Hollywood, because now I'm super into this, is that every Hollywood studio jokes around that they're going to have PTA lose money for them, but they have to do a PTA film, but they always lose money.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's going to be interesting to see how that plays.
So yeah, I built that up really well to maybe get some people.
We might have to go see it just to support PTA. And
I mean, it looks interesting.
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm there.
It does.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be on the show now. If it's your number 1, Ruggs, your number 1.
My number 1 movie.
Yeah.
The minute it was even mentioned, I was like, I'm going to the theater if it's in the theater to see it. If it's not in the theater, I will fucking watch it somehow.
Yeah.
It is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
I had a feeling.
Now, Frankenstein's been done to death. It's not an original story, and this could be probably the worst thing that he could even ever do, because Frankenstein's been done so many times. He's going to try and put a spin on it, and it might go wrong. It might go the wrong direction.
There's 2 other Frankenstein movies coming out.
Yeah, there's other Frankenstein movies coming out.
Yeah.
There's always Frankenstein movies coming out. But Guillermo del Toro it's like when he did the Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the name of the movie?
Yeah, that's The Shape of Water.
Where he did like the Gill Man in a whole different kind of a way.
Yeah.
Right.
And he kind of killed it. I think he got Oscar nominations for it.
He won Best Picture.
Girl fucking a fish.
She fucked a fish man.
Yeah. So He made that happen.
Worthy. Yeah.
It's basically Creature from the Black Lagoon, right?
Yeah, sure. And so I can't wait to see this movie. I hope it's good. I hope it's not bad. But whatever. I've heard mixed things, but I'm pulling for it.
All right.
I'll just comment real quick. I was thinking about adding it to my list, but there's been some mixed reviews. But I don't know if that's because the crowd that's watching it are like these highfalutin fucking Venice people.
Yeah,
I heard it's gory.
Oh.
So actually, it didn't premiere in Venice. It premiered at Toronto.
At the TIFF Festival. Yeah, November 7th on Netflix. So this is the only streaming movie really in this whole list.
October 17th in theaters, some theaters. Because they do that because they have to, if they want it to get Oscar noms, it has to be released.
Yeah, if I could find a theater to see it.
So small release in late October and then November 7th wide on Netflix. All right. No, I'm looking forward to that too, man.
I will watch this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's like it's a perfect pair. Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein, fucking yeah. Pan's Labyrinth was great, and he's got lots of creatures in there.
But he's doing like practical stuff. Yeah. He's building sets. Yeah. He's doing everything that I want people to do in movies more.
Sure.
So I want to go to the theater and support this, even though I can get it for free in a couple of days left.
The trailer is really good too. My number one is the exact opposite of people doing practical effects for real. It's going to be Avatar. Fire and Ash.
I knew it.
Listen, you can't bet against JC, man. Come on. Jimmy Cameron always brings it. The way to watch these movies are in IMAX 3D. I have no doubt the 3D will be even more enhanced, even more stunning than before. I want to see what kind of tricks he has up his sleeve. Every time there's some new tech he uses. And the movies are fucking immersive. Like when you sit at the 3D IMAX, you feel like you're on Pandora.
So you're watching it with the 3D glasses
Absolutely. On. It's the only way to watch Avatar movies.
Do you take off your regular glasses or you put them on top?
You put them on top.
Wow.
You put them right on top, and eventually you forget you're wearing them. You really do.
I don't think so.
You do. After 3 hours, is how long these movies are. You forget. It's just kind of.
I have a headache after 3 hours of wearing them.
No, you put them right on top of the glasses. They're designed that way, and you are in fucking Pandora. You're there. So I have no doubt there's gonna be some crazy shit. I'm there for it.
Do you think Avatar this will be the best Avatar?
No.
Hard to say because he is introducing people with red paint on them. So that could be a game changer.
Because I feel like the first Avatar is probably the better one, but both of them, it's the thought of, or my thought is, I acknowledge both of them are great experiences in the movie theater. I don't remember if they were actually good.
No, I don't think that's the point of these movies.
I'll put it this way: this movie's going to be the best looking.
Yes,
it's going to have the most shit in it,
the most expensive spend on the movie.
It's going to hit the ground running because there's no like exposition really. They're just this family that we've been following now, and they can kind of do a thing. But yeah, I think that first movie is the best, the most sound movie that they have. What it tries to do, it does it really well.
But it is stunning, and I often my jaw is dropped on the floor. I'm staring at this shit going, how is none of this fucking real? What the fuck am I looking at? It's wild. And the effects get better and better. So I am anticipating whatever he's got.
There is a note on Wikipedia, and I don't know if this is true or not, that Fire and Ash will be longer than the 3 hour, 12-minute runtime of Avatar Way of Water.
Oh, Jesus. And that was a long ass movie. Dude, how long? How long is the runtime?
I was just going to say, you're gonna for old people like you guys, you're gonna need a piss bottle.
That's bad. I do use the app.
Wearing depends.
So the runtime apparently is 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Well, no, that's the Way of Water was.
Well, the Avatar Fire and Ash is coming up 3 hours and 12 minutes too, but it might be long. It's at least gonna be as long as the last one. The first movie was 2 hours 42 minutes. These are just getting longer and longer, and he's gonna make 5 more.
Oh my god.
Mental note.
Can you imagine doing a Avatar marathon?
Oh god, that's like just for 2-3 movies. It's fucking 12
You're
hours.
gonna need a catheter in you.
Yeah, but Lord of the Rings is even if you get the extended editions, each of those 4 hours long.
Yeah, that's the whole day.
Yeah, the longest movie I've ever sat through was Zack Snyder's Justice League at 4 hours and some minutes.
Wait, but that was like at home. You have to
I know that time, but that's true. I didn't have to go to a theater. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know what I don't remember the last time I guess Way of Water was the last time I sat in a movie theater for 3 hours.
I think that's the longest movie I watched was Way of Water.
I think each Lord of the Rings movies were almost 3 hours, each one of them.
All right, that was fun. Anthony, recap your list from number 5 to 1 again.
Yeah, so it will be, I think you wrote it down. So
I did. It's right here.
Yeah, cool. So for me, 5, Long Walk. 4, Smashing Machine. 3, No Other Choice. I don't know why you put that in quotes. 2, Predator Badlands. And 1 Battle After Another.
I copy and pasted that from something else. It was already in quotes.
Gotcha.
Man, good, crazy. That's a Roman Paul Anthony set of movies right there. I'll tell you what. Not what I was expecting at all. Rug Boy, give us your top 5.
Tron Ares. Yep. I got to see Space Jesus come back in.
Yeah.
1 Battle After Another, Leo and PTA. Running Man, we got Edgar Wright, and hopefully some Stephen King bullshit. Was it Stephen King?
Yeah, Peter Bachman, Stephen King. Just like Long Walk.
You got Predator, like hopefully re-jumping this franchise and getting it back to its glory days. And fucking Frankenstein.
That your number 1.
Guillermo del Toro.
Mine is most similar to Rug Boy's. Number 5, I got Tron Ares. Then 4, I got The Long Walk. Number 3, Predator Badlands. Number 2, Running Man. And number 1, Avatar, Fire and Ash. I got 2 Stephen King movies. And Jared Leto.
I'm going to see all the ones you guys said too.
Yeah,
so I like everything you guys picked.
But there's a lot of interesting movies still in the short amount of time, next couple of months, coming out.
Let's watch them all in.
We might have to watch a lot of them. I did not think it was going to be this tricky because I was like, well, it could be coming out 3 months. Oh, dear. There's a lot. All right, fellas. Now we will take show break. We will play some promo.
Show break.
We take show.
Break.
We take break now.
We take a show break.
In Russia,
yes.
show break.
We take show break.
We take show break. What am I, what are we, the Guardian? I'm the Guardian over here. We take show break now. We come back. Continue our coverage of Alien Earth and Peacemaker. Right after this.
Right after this. Smash.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
What's up, Jock and Nerd Nation? This is Logan at Mostly Superheroes, a podcast that was partly inspired by the Jock and Nerd podcast. We talk about a lot of the same stuff, MCU, DC heavy, with other content that comes out of HBO Max, Amazon Prime, Netflix, and more. We're committing to doing something new every day in 2021, so come join the fun, check out the schedule. Find us at mostlysuperheroes.com and enjoy the rest of the show.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men?
Turn your dial to find the frequency of the past.
Captain Midnight.
Where the classic stories of mysteries, sci-fi, thrillers, and suspense are found waiting to be heard once again.
Another case for Nick Carter, Master Detective.
You'll find a variety of those stories here, in their original form, where each episode takes you to another place or time.
The Man of Bronze, Doc Savage.
But only when you find the mystery frequency. Available everywhere.
The Shadow knows.
Jock and Nerd. Listener, if you enjoy this show, it is a fantastic time to join our Patreon fan club. Just visit jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Jock and Nerd. There's a link in the episode description, and you can give back on a monthly or annual basis. And for as little as $3 a month, you get access to an exclusive podcast feed where there's bonus content, more movie reviews, instant reactions, bonus bullshit that's cut out of the show, and the shows come out early. Lots of fun stuff. You can join us for our monthly virtual meetup on Discord. We do Discord Hangouts once a month. The next one is September 18. Put it in your calendars. And there's other fun things, other fun levels, benefits you get. Check it out all at jockandnerd.com/Patreon. Okay, gang, let's get to this week's reviews. We're going to continue our coverage. 2 very fun shows running at the same time. Both genre television, but completely different. We will start with Alien Earth, Episode 5. Here's your spoilers.
Strap yourselves in, you fucks. Spoiler time.
Title of this episode, In Space, No One, ... which is direct reference to the tagline for the first movie, right? Alien. No
That's
one
correct.
hear you scream. Anthony, this episode, 64 minutes. Very chunky. A little bit longer than usual. Give us a little synopsis. What happens in episode 5 here?
This is a flashback episode to when the Maginot crashed, and we get to see how that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially that's it. I
like your reaction.
Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, like, not a lot happens.
I think he wanted you to go like a little bit extra,
but he's right. It's because it's a weird episode. It's really long. We get revelations.
We get to see how it happened. Yeah.
But essentially, that's all that happens. So, like, not a lot happens, but a lot happens. But that's what happens is we fill in the backstory.
I mean, we can get into the details, but if you want a quick synopsis, that's what it was.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you guys this before we talk about how you thought about it. How do you feel about these flashback episodes in the middle? Were you kind of disappointed? Because essentially, it seemed like they're showing us shit we already saw. I know a lot of people were like, oh, I hate when they do this. But I thought this was a very good change of pace.
Why do you think they're flashing back? They should have been the first episode.
Exactly. Should this have been the first episode? Because we learned
this
a lot.
Directly happens right before the show starts.
And it changes a lot about how you think about Morrow.
But that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
So. How?
It's a Morrow-centric episode, and essentially
because they show you that he has got a kid. And
you see some more of his motivations. And
also you see that while he is motivated to keep the cargo, he isn't like completely ruthless. Like he does somewhat like have relationships with these other people and kind of looking over them, but also not. Like there's more. I think you get a little bit more depth to Morrow for maybe not like justifying who he is, but going, okay, I can see a guy that's been basically given his life to Weyland Yutani, given his kids to Weyland Yutani, the relation. To be like, okay, I understand why he's so one-track mind to fucking get this cargo.
I mean, he reminded me a lot of Ripley. He almost becomes the Ripley of the story. He's
Ripley.
Yeah, because he takes command. He's the only one that gets calm, and he takes over. He takes charge, just like Ripley would do in those situations. Disagree?
Well, Ripley's trying to save the crew.
Yeah.
And I think he is, but he's really not. Like he's doing if he can, but he's always got the priority of he's got to get Yutani this stuff. He's got to get them these samples. So I don't think it makes him any more. To me, I'm sorry, but I don't think it makes him any more like sympathetic. He's still a dick. He's still like all these people died because of him, and
these people were idiots. Though was it really because of him? It was kind of because of them.
Well, I think the fact that he tried to take control over it from the woman who was clearly fucking everything up.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. It just, the scientists are the stupidest people in these movies. Why?
It also begs the question, how the fuck did they capture all these fucking things to begin with?
On the moral, let me just respond to Ruggs. I agree. I don't think it makes him more sympathetic. I think it adds depth to the character.
Yeah.
Where I understand why he is the way he is. I disagree with him. I don't see the Ripley thing at all. No, I mean, maybe in like there's a characteristic where they both are somewhat fearless and take over.
Yeah.
Like Ruggs said. And Ripley was like beyond, like she was like altruistic, like wanting to take care of everyone. She does have that one part where she's like, don't let the guy in.
Right.
Don't break containment. But other than that, Morrow's there for Morrow's a company man and Ripley is not a company person.
No, so some of the stuff we learn about Morrow, like you said, he had a daughter he was remembering, and then he learns via letter she dies when she's 19 in a fire, so he's got nothing left.
Well, even regardless of that, this was a 65-year mission.
Yes.
So they were going to be out and be in space and not age all that much and come back to completely different life. Like they were given their life for this.
Yeah, and promised just like a share for like 65 years, and people are upset about that. But when he wakes up and he sees the fire, he suspects sabotage. You see him kind of do some detective work, interrogating people, looking at the security cameras. And indeed, there's a saboteur. It's this dude, Petrovich, who he watches a video. It's Boy Cavalier has hired, promised Petrovich a new body if he crashes that ship into his city to get all his stuff. So now I think the other layer this adds is Morrow has like he knows he's got personal vendetta, wants to kill Boy Cavalier, This is kind of why, because he was behind
the cargo,
everything, the cargo and the crash.
I want to address one other thing because we've gotten already deep into the plot, but I want to address your question about like the structure of this series and this episode.
Yeah.
So I don't watch a ton of TV, but I watch a decent amount enough to know that it seems like every TV show does this. They have one flashback episode. I don't know why they structure it that way, but sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. In this series, I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Because if you go and rewatch that first episode, you'll see things in each of their characters that make a little bit more sense.
Even though
like Petrovich, his character like goes off and immediately wants to like inspect things, and you're like, oh, what's happening there?
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then you automatically like think Ting is like a robot. He's not. He's just a fucking creep.
He's just remains creepy for no reason.
Yeah. But so like I thought it was okay here. But yeah, I do wonder. I think they just like to do this to change the pace. Of a series, because if it was a straight line story, maybe that gets eventually boring to people. I don't know. It seems like it's a common trope amongst every TV show now these days.
I personally really enjoyed the change of pace here because the other stuff was good, but it was getting a little much. And this was like, I mean, I've listened to the podcast about with Noah Hawley. And it was like a little mini alien movie. It's like a little mini alien movie he wanted to make, and I thought it worked well as that. And I believe easily this might be my favorite episode of the show so far.
I think
I love the ship stuff. That's like the fucking shit you want to see, right?
I do agree with you, Imran. I'm curious what Ruggs thinks. I thought this was the best episode of the series. That said, I think there's a common theme for all of these, even this one. I thought it was the best one. We can get into why it's the best one, but even though it's the best one, there are still a lot of things I like, but some things I don't like, namely why the scientists are so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of this should not happen.
Yeah.
If that lady just like makes sure that the eyeball's locked in.
Yeah.
So like, there's just like, you don't need to be that lazy with the plot to get things to move the certain way they do. But yeah. Ruggs, what'd you think of it? Like overall thoughts before we get into the details.
Let me just go back to what I said about it being in the order that it's in or whatever.
Yeah.
The reason why they did this is because the story's not really about this. The story's about the synths and the hybrids.
Yeah.
And what's happening with them. So if you lead with this and then you switch gears and it's all about them, it's weird. So the reason why they put it as a flashback is they want to kind of just sandwich it in while you're already in the story. Now they can fill in the rest here. That's why they did it. I did enjoy it. I thought it was a good, if it was the standalone movie, it would be a pretty decent.
Right. It is. It's a decent alien movie.
Yeah, I guess the whole Boy Cavalier thing with the thing would have to kind of work its way out because this doesn't tell the whole story.
Right.
But yeah, I thought it was good. It had a lot of tension. I liked the detective work, and in general, like I knew how everything's going to plan out, so that it loses a little bit of.
Right. And you're
I
watching
knew how it's going to end.
I mean, you're watching stuff we've already seen. They're showing you things twice again.
So it's like it took a little bit of the wind out of the sails of it, but like I think nonetheless, it was still entertaining.
I love that it's like it rains in that ship like in an alien movie, and I'm like, what the fuck is it raining? Aren't they inside a spaceship? Where's this water coming? Where's the plumber? Is he in the cryopod? Somebody wake up the plumber. It's leaking. But that whole sequence with the eye alien and the fucking space ticks and the scientist lady was I thought that was great because you see the fucking space tick escape and then you see the eye monster and he's either trying to warn her or distract her.
It seems like they know about the xenomorph already. They know about this shit already.
Well, what? Yeah, what?
Why are they trying? Why aren't they just throwing people out the airlocks as soon as they get infected? Like they should just.
That's what the engineering dude said. They were like, shove them out the airlock.
Well, I don't know that they know everything. I mean, they do try to cut open that thing, and that's why it kills one of the.
Bleeds acid.
I think they're learning, but I do agree with him. While the setup was stupid with the lady, I thought the lady, the scientist lady, I already said how dumb that was. I did enjoy the added variable of like the fucking leeches and then the eye thing, like adding in the extra aliens made this like not just a redux of what we saw with Alien with Ridley Scott's Alien.
This thing is smart though. This fucking eye alien escapes and shit and gets into the engineer's eye, and that's another great scene where fucking Moro is between the Xeno and the engineer with the eye. And then you notice, like, they're fighting. Don't think they're friendly. And the eye monster is like, where the fuck is your eye? Because it's funny, because the Xeno doesn't really have an eyeball, does it?
Can I make one criticism, though?
Yeah.
I loved all the aliens.
Yeah.
But I hated the wide shot of the alien going after the girl. First off, another stupid thing.
Yeah.
The girl should not be able to outrun that alien.
No, that is true. He seemed very slow, and she wasn't running that fast, and she's on a ladder, and I'm like...
He, sneaks up on her and, stands up.
Yeah.
And, when he stands up, first off, that is I thought it was too much of a shot of the alien. When he stands up, I went, "Oh man, that guy that looks like a dude in a suit."
You didn't like the man in suit look?
No, I didn't like. I just thought they showed too much of the alien, where you now are like, "Oh, I can see the human form in that suit."
It's a practical thing.
Also, he stands up, and I know this is like a Ridley Scott thing, where the alien stands up, but if he stands up like that and doesn't kill you, it's like. You've just established in that first episode, whenever he sees people, he fucking rips them apart.
Yeah. He's just,
why is he creeping up and standing up all slow and then letting the girl run? It was just weird structure,
very
how you action
that. In how you portray the alien.
Yeah, she doesn't make it out of there though. He gets her eventually.
He gets her. It's just, why did he? I don't know. I didn't like the way the alien in that particular scene looked or how he acted.
You know, it's funny because she's on top when she's fucking the captain, and then the alien's on top of her at the end. I don't know. Some kind of,
there you go.
You know.
I did like the alien fighting the dude with the eye in him.
Yeah, that was crazy. That guy does a running jump and bites. He's fucking biting him.
Yeah.
And then the eye pops
makes
out.
the guy stronger, but that eye thing realizes, I still can't beat the alien with this body.
Yeah. And if they're all enemies or are they helping each other?
All the aliens?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they know shit about each other.
Ruggs, what'd you think about Man in Suit? I mean, it was, they did show a lot. It was brightly lit, but I was like, at least they're doing a Man in Suit.
I think a little bit better editing could help.
Possibly, yes.
I think the man in the suit is the problem. It's just the way they shot it.
How you show it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But let me throw in one more alien thing.
Yeah.
The fucking tension of when the bugs squirt their fucking babies in the bottle, and then
great.
That's very I read online that's a very Hitchcockian thing where everyone knows the bad shit that's happening except the crew that you're watching.
You're just waiting.
And you're just watching that water bottle being passed around, and then someone drinks it, and then you're like, okay, what fucking's gonna happen? And then you realize what's happening to this guy. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, first that shot where it squirted the tadpoles in, out loud, I was like, ew, gross. And then I love that shot where you could just see the things moving in the water bottle, and it's just slowly zooming in. And stupid Malachite was a weird character, very juvenile. Drinks.
How is he the engineer? And how is he the intern engineer?
He doesn't know anything.
Important mission.
Yeah, the engineer. The other guy has to explain everything to this fucking guy. But okay, so the whole
thing real quick.
Yeah.
Before we're going on that. That's the weird thing though is at least with the original Alien.
Yeah.
These were basically truck drivers in space.
Yes.
And then Alien 2 were these
Marines.
Cocky Marines. Yeah. But these are supposed to be these people were sent by Weyland-Yutani to get this really important cargo. They shouldn't be fucking idiots.
So I can kind of write that off or read it as a commentary on corporations and the kind of help they get, and it doesn't really matter. They just need anyone, and they'll send incompetent people to do important things. That's the only thing I can, because it doesn't make. How the fuck they grab these aliens? These fucking people can barely.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's such an important thing. They need people who will do it. But I guess being away for 65 years is a big deterrent. I don't know.
Maybe that's a good point. Maybe it's the 65-year thing.
It's hard to get people into this job.
You have one engineer, and then his intern is this idiot.
No, it's not a great plan, as Tony Stark would tell you.
Anyways, how it ends. We do end back into the present timeline as Moro meets with Yutani. And we learned that Yutani's grandmother took him in as a kid off the street and gave him this awesome arm. And Moro's like, I will kill Boy Cavalier for you. And she's like, give him whatever he needs. And the best part, somehow these people have my Spotify playlist because they again end with one of my favorite 90s alt rock songs, Cherub Rock. Smashing Pumpkins.
What is he going for with the
I
with
don't
the drops?
know, but the Tool, Jane's Addiction, Smashing Pumpkins.
He's just giving everybody a taste of the best era of rock music in centuries.
I was like, this is my Spotify. What the fuck? Every time at the end of these shows, it's going to be another banger. And I was like, fuck no, Cherub Rock. That's awesome. So that makes me love this show even more.
You know, they've been hinting the first episode or first and second, and then this one. The one alien we haven't seen is that plant one.
Yeah, they keep teasing it.
We've seen it, but we don't know what it can do to people.
And I thought there was 5, and we've only seen, 4?
Yeah.
So there's one more, and now there's going to be that Xeno's growing up, so we'll be back into that storyline. Bruggs, are we still on the date with this girl?
Oh, yeah. How's the date going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the last time we talked, she had started the day out by barfing.
Correct.
Coming in drunk.
Yeah.
And then the last few episodes, she's been sobering up a little bit,
it's a mouthwash.
Got some mouthwash in the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, let's see how this turns out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now we're at the point we just went and got some gelato.
That's promising.
Something that sweetened the deal a little bit.
Oh,
there was dessert. That's a good sign.
Yeah, there's some dessert, and you might go for a nightcap. Who knows? We'll see.
We're getting.
I'm more interested in how that plays out in this show.
Listen, we're getting to the end of the night. There's 3 episodes left here, so.
Who knows? It could end up as like Aziz Ansari, or it could end up like
is Ruggs going to end up in a weird bedroom in the morning, or is he at home, or is there someone with him? What's going to happen?
Tune in next week to find out.
We'll find out.
Does he get chased by Hasidic Jews who want money back from him? I don't know.
As the rug turns.
The adventure continues.
So, I mean, I think we've all said it's probably our favorite episode. Ruggs, is this your favorite episode so far?
I think it's one of the better ones.
Okay.
As far as beginning to end, it kept my attention. I didn't roll my eyes really that much. I mean, the fact that the scientists are stupid, that's not good, but everything else was pretty much okay.
Yeah.
I think this one for me also was the best one because it evoked the vibe that you get from the other Alien movies.
Yeah.
With the terror and the different aliens. I like adding the different aliens. All the variables with the figuring out what's happening and who's doing this. Not perfect by any means, but I thought it was a good episode.
Very entertaining. One side note: Fede Alvarez, who last year brought us Alien Romulus, has written the sequel to Alien Romulus, but he will not be directing the movie. He will produce with Ridley Scott, but they're looking for a director to take over this franchise. So I don't know what that means.
All right, now we'll get on it.
I don't know if there's creative differences, and Fetty's like, all right, well, I'm not doing this. Oh, we'll see. Okay, that brings us to our next TV episode review, Peacemaker. Season 2, we're up to episode 3. Here's your spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert.
I'll give you a quick one. This one's called Another Rick Up My Sleeve. Anthony, what happens in this one?
Well, this one starts where it ended, where fucking Chris Smith decides to go to the alternate universe where he has a dad and a brother that love him, a living brother that loves him, a dad that loves him, and he'd had a relationship with Amelia Harcourt. So he wakes up and he starts to act on what he did, which is texting Amelia Harcourt to meet up.
Yep.
And by doing that, he ingrains himself a little bit more in the universe. People are a little bit confused why he doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
But he does meet up with Amelia. They go on a date. He has to involve himself in some sort of terrorist incident. While that's all happening, Argus is going to hunt him down because that giant duck killed a lot of people. Wait, that's not a duck. That was an eagle. That eagle killed a bunch of people. And he's now opened up like the space-time continuum or whatever they think they're calling it a few times now. So they're waiting for him to come back to kill the eagle and kill him or arrest him.
Yep. How's the show hitting you? 3rd episode, Anthony.
It's only been 3 episodes. This was my favorite one.
Yeah, because this is a short episode, but a lot happens.
Very good. 38 minutes. Right when I saw 38 minutes, I go, great. I'm in on a 38-minute episode.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed having Chris Smith in this other universe and really like figuring out like how to navigate it with him and how he's like the clothes were funny and the fucking like him not knowing that he had his motorcycle in there. Like these were all things where like you're throwing yourself in that situation going, how the fuck would I figure this out?
Yeah.
And I like the sweet relationship with Amelia that he has in here. I love the fight scene. and I love like the danger that's waiting for him when he gets back. So
yeah,
it's one of those where I'm like, I'm watching and I'm going, fuck, I want to see Chris like just stay in this universe. I get why he would want to stay. He's a rock star here.
Pretty well balanced too. You get a little bit of action, a little bit of comedy,
right?
Revelations. The story moves forward. I thought they did a lot of good things. Ruggs, how you feeling about this show? Episode
Big
3
reveal.
Yes,
is that Harcourt was fucking the Rick Flag
yes.
Jr.
Oh my God, I did not expect it to start with Joel Kinnaman. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
So that was the first thing. I was like, whoa, this is a different, add some context to this.
And then he mentions June, which is the first Suicide Squad movie, 2016, which he was in. And then they mentioned Corto Maltese, which is the other Suicide Squad movie, which he was in also. All these things are canon now.
Wow, that is true. So is that Juggalo Joker? Is that
I don't know.
Is Batfleck canon?
Or he's just dating June? I don't know. But yeah, that they show us the night before he goes to Corto Maltese. So now we know why Amelia Harcourt did not like Chris Smith, because she also knows that he killed him.
That's very. But I thought the episode was good. I wonder, is there an Eagly in the other universe?
Oh, that's a good question. There could be anything in the other universe. You could have anybody.
I didn't see Eagly there.
What happens when Rick Flag Sr. sees the Rick Flag 2? That could be interesting.
That's true.
I love this show. This was a fun
So do you
episode.
think that the turn of events is that Chris is going to take Rick Flag number 2 back to the other universe as a way to pacify Frank Grillo's rage?
Possible. He could. He could be like, I got your son right here. I do love how this Rick Flag is a bit of a dork. He's a little goofy. He's not as confident in the other universe. But
yeah, he's kind of a herb.
I'm continuing to love this show. Chris, first of all, Chris on the peace cycle, and you got the kid saying I love you and crying, and then you got the lady flashing her pierced titties. There's a pierced nips was fucking hilarious. So hilarious. And he's like, best dimension ever.
It was great.
I love the line where he's like, why do all my clothes look like the Kardashians' furniture? And he's like,
they don't know who the hell those people are.
So there's a bunch of details about this Chris too in this episode, if you think about it, right?
Yeah, there is.
These flashy clothes, the gold chains, the leather pants. First of all, this is the outfit of a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's clearly the outfit of an asshole. Then we learn he was cheating on Amelia Harcourt. He's fucking around. There's pills in his drawer.
Well, not only cheating, he was just the cockiest guy ever.
Yeah. So I thought this was going to be
pills. The pills were big too.
The pills were a big deal, and I thought this would be.
And they're all asking him like, "Oh, are you using again?" Yeah. Like they're all asking him about that.
So he might have done everybody a favor by killing this Chris too, because it sounded like he was a fucking real piece of work. We learned Chris 2's dad, I think, was being tested for cancer. They kind of mentioned that when he goes to Argus. But this Amelia Harcourt is great. The way she's playing her, like a happy, friendly. Completely different than the toxic masculinity struck in Harcourt.
Well, they play it enough where you go, okay, like why would Chris? I get why Chris would want to stay here.
Oh yeah, this universe is fantastic for him, and I have a theory.
It's going to unravel
that this is too good to be true. There is a prevailing theory out there. Have you guys seen anybody mention this?
I've seen nothing. I'm not in any discourse about this other than with you guys.
Okay, here's the theory. So. There's a second shoe to drop, right? This best dimension ever seems way too good to be true. Have you noticed everybody in this universe is Caucasian? It's very white in this universe. If you look at all the background actors, it's all white people. Now in the comics, DC has Earth X, right? It's a dimension, it's a world where in that timeline, the Germans won World War II. And they became the dominant. And I think they took out all the other races. I have a feeling that the only bad thing about this universe is everybody's a motherfucking racist.
Oh, shit.
I think that's what's going to happen.
It's not a bad theory.
It would make the most sense at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also waiting for the other shoe to drop on this universe. We're already seeing the flaws in Chris, but yeah, it seems too good to be true for him.
You also notice the helicopter, when the helicopter came in and his brother just fucking flies through with no regard for innocent people on the ground that could have fucking died when the helicopter crashed. He just fucking smashes through the thing. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, I was watching and going, hey, does Peacemaker in this world like kill people?
I don't think he does. And when he jumps into action, they're all like, is that fucking Peacemaker? Like, everyone is surprised. Like, I don't think that a Peacemaker did shit in that universe. And the brother and the father did everything, and he just took the credit. I think he was just a big douchebag.
Yeah.
But
yeah, everyone's surprised that he's such a nice guy.
That he's a nice guy, that he jumped into action without his suit. That action scene was great, too. The way he killed all those people differently with the axe to the head and the Xerox machine and the fucking gun. It was fucking fantastic.
My favorite was the pencils through the ears where he's hanging upside down.
Yeah. The drop kick over the Xerox machine. Fantastic. I enjoyed the action.
No, you're right. It had a little bit of everything. I did enjoy this.
It had, right? I could have used more. I'll tell you what, didn't have enough of fucking Tim Meadows. Could have used more Tim Meadows. He's hilarious. Or he's like, I met a duck. He's like, he told me it was a duck. And John is
really
like
lying.
John is like, why would I tell you an eagle is a duck? What the fuck? But this one,
line where he's like, they're taking advantage of my bird disability or whatever.
What kind of man would take advantage of another man's bird blindness? He says, and then you get Adrian Chase being weird again about spider facts. He doesn't know shit, just like the owls. He's like, anybody, you want to quiz me on spider facts?
So I find Adrian to be like a bridge too far, or I'm just like,
He is way out there. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's so far out there.
These running gags with him and animals.
With the spiders only having two eyes. I'm like,
yes, it's like eyes come in pairs. What? It's weird. I'm expecting something from, I don't know. They got nothing to give him. That's better.
Well, this James Gunn lets his freak flag fly.
Absolutely.
For this show.
I mean, you got titties flashing. I was like, oh shit.
It's just, beyond titties. It's just like how weird these characters are and all the shit that happens. This is him like waving his dick out as he's writing everything.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want. But you have fun with it, and the chemistry is really good on the show. Like the scenes where they're hanging out, it seems very genuine. Everybody's chemistry. He's just good at casting people and that have good chemistry. Ruggs, any other favorite parts of this episode that stuck out?
No, I think you guys covered everything. I mean, I talked about the Rick Flag being at the beginning, and that's the thing, and then him kind of taking out all those guys is cool, and the fact that he is like a rock star in this universe, and
everybody loves him.
He's got it all. And now that you gave me this whole thing,
everybody's fucking white supremacist. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that makes sense because his father's a white supremacist, and
right,
and everybody loves him there. So it'd be a weird turn, but it seems like a James Gunn type,
doesn't
thing.
it? And it could be like a commentary on current politics or whatever.
A couple of things to point out that we didn't talk about. Yeah. I liked the Rick Flag in the other universe, Rick Flag 2.
Yeah, he's goofy as fuck.
Yeah, he's just a very insecure creep that I think is dating Amelia.
Yeah, they were. Well, yeah, he's the jarhead that they keep talking about. And I love that shot where he had two phones up and he's peeking over the cubicle like a fucking dork.
Yeah, I liked that. And then I also am now very curious when he gets back to the universe how he's going to deal with everyone hunting him and like what Economos is going to do.
Yeah,
because Economos is supposed to stay loyal. And he was about to quit, and then they said, like, you're fired. He's like, okay, well, I'm back.
In. He's like, I will not do that. You're fired. I'm in. I love, so at the end, Bordeaux, who's smoking hot, by the way, she's assembling a team of people, and it includes Red St. Wild, played by Michael Rooker, who's in everything with James Gunn, as an eagle hunter. It's just very strange. He was funny.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get Judo Master returning, and I love him. He turns around and looks at Jay, just goes, hey, fatty. John's like, fuck. It's a Rip Jagger. So, yeah, the end was great because some shit's going to go down. They're heading to Chris's house. Chris is about to pop out of the quantum unfolding chamber. And I like Ruggs' theory, though, that he can offer up Rick Flag 2 to Frank Grillo Sr. 1. But the show continues to be just fucking fun, good runtime. Got another.
I find it very enjoyable.
5 episodes,
funny, and it's a good watch.
Yeah, I love that we have these two shows. A lot of people are watching them and talking about them, and reminds me of when we started, where we just reviewed TV shows. Remember that?
Remember that? Yeah, it was the Arrow show and the Flash show,
and then it was like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and we tried to cover everything, and then we were like, "This is too fucking much."
Gotham. Remember that?
Oh my God, we would do episodic reviews of Gotham, for fuck's sake.
I just remember the whole time we were doing Gotham, I was like, when can we not watch
Why
the show?
are we watching this? But man, everybody was watching the Arrowverse. Everybody was watching all these shows back then. It was a fun time. Different time.
Back when we did comic book movie reviews, TV shows, and reviews and whatever
Back
the choose
when the
or whatever.
tagline actually meant something.
That's right.
10 years ago. 10 years of Jock and Nerd. Okay, let's finish up with some What Are We Watching? Anthony, you posted a Patreon movie review. What was it for?
I got to catch an early screening of Twinless.
Twinless.
Twinless is about these two dudes that meet at a twinless twin therapy session and become friends. And it's like a satirical, it's like a kind of a dark comedy about that. You can listen to my thoughts on Patreon, but I did think it was a good film. Very small, like indie film. Mm-hmm. Really revolves around 2 or 3 characters. Takes a little bit of a dark turn towards the end. The big thing about this movie is if it got leaked, so it's premiered at Venice, and it got leaked. People were like taking pictures of the movie and leaking them on the internet because there's like a gay sex scene.
Oh,
so there's that in this movie. Yeah, it's in this movie. But overall, I thought it was a good movie. It's worth watching if you got a random. I don't know if you need to go to the theater to watch it, but you got some time. It takes like tough subject matter. So the real plot is one dude, basically his brother dies, and he goes to like a twinless therapy group, and then this other guy goes to this group. Hit the spoiler button.
Spoiler alert.
So you don't want to be spoiled on this movie. I don't imagine a lot of you are going to watch it, but if you don't want to be spoiled, I would say skip ahead like a minute. So this guy goes to this therapy group because he just lost his twin. The twin died in an accident because the twin was involved with this gay guy who shows up to the twin therapy group.
Oh.
And the gay guy is mad because that twin like left him after like a one-night stand. So he confronts him on the street.
Oh, shit.
And because he confronts him on the street, a car hits him by accident.
Oh, shit.
So this gay guy, I forgot his name. I'm just calling him the gay guy.
Yeah.
But he's gay.
Yeah.
He decides to join the twin group because he feels so bad that he makes up that he had a twin just to get close to the other twin, just to make himself feel better. So they're like, it's this movie where someone is not telling the truth, and like it's all going to fall apart, even though they're building this great friendship. So it's like this movie. It'd be like the equivalent of like those like romantic comedies where like someone gets involved with another girl, or the guy gets involved with a girl, but there's like a dark secret, like he's not actually that rich or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're like waiting for that all to explode.
So it's written and directed by James Sweeney, and I believe he's in the movie as well.
He plays the gay guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's interesting from the trailer? There's that one scene where they have like the Sims green diamonds on their heads.
Yeah, it's like from a Halloween party movie.
It's a costume. Okay, it's like a costume.
Yeah.
All right. But it's comedy heavy or more drama or just dark
comedy heavy.
So
like it takes like it's like dark comedy. It's like not dark comedy. It's like taking difficult subject matter and making light of it.
How does it rank compared to some of the recent comedies that you've seen, like Friendship and?
Let me actually pull out my
what was that other one last week? Splitsville.
Yeah. Let me take a look real quick. I got my list here. Give me one moment. Let me check my files.
Okay, check your files.
I got this as far as comedies for the year. Sorry Baby is my first favorite comedy.
Okay.
This is my second.
Oh.
So this one, then Splitsville. If I had to rank them, it's this one, Sorry Baby, Twinless, Splitsville, Nobody 2 is kind of a comedy, so I'll put it there.
Yeah.
Naked Gun, Friendship.
Okay.
Materialist.
Solid.
Yeah, so those are all the comedies I've seen.
Great. That's a great list. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. I haven't seen anything else.
Okay. Ruggs, you see anything?
I did. I watched a movie called Meet Cute.
Okay.
Starring Kaylee Cuoco.
Oh, I like Kaylee Cuoco.
And Pete Davidson.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So, what's the movie about? I'm just going to spoil it because no one's going to watch it.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Kaylee Cuoco is a time traveler.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus.
And she goes back in time to go on multiple dates with Pete Davidson. And she lies throughout the whole time, being an unreliable narrator.
Okay.
But you find out that she was going to kill herself, and she finds out there's a time machine in her nail salon.
Convenient. That's convenient.
So she goes in the time machine, and she decides to go to a bar before she's going to kill herself. And I don't even know. I can't even explain it. So she goes in the time machine because she decides she's going to kill herself. But then the lady who owns the time machine says, "Just take the time machine. Maybe maybe you won't kill yourself if you go back in time to a better place or whatever."
Okay.
So she goes back in time, and it only goes back. It only went back to the day before because she couldn't think of a place to go. She went to the day before, and then she decides to go into this bar, and she falls in love with Pete Davidson. And she keeps repeating that date because she doesn't. That's the only good date that she's ever had.
Okay.
And so she keeps repeating this date, and it just at a certain point, I'm like, I don't get this movie. I'm like, I understand what you're trying to do, and you're trying to be like, because at a certain point in time, other things start happening. I don't want to give away everything.
Okay.
And you know they're trying to go for some other things. They're trying to like layer in a bunch of stuff, but it never quite works. And yeah. It's weird.
Did you like it?
I thought it was meh. Yeah.
Okay.
Tell you what, you lost me when you said she falls in love with Pete Davidson. I was out. Oh shit! I don't buy it.
It's a New York movie. That's probably why I liked it.
Oh, okay.
And it had some cool direction and cool needle drops.
Okay.
But ultimately, I don't think the movie works.
So yeah, when you described it, and I looked at the premise, I went, "Oh, that's the type of movie I think I'd like."
Yeah.
So
check it out. You might like it. You might like it.
I do kind of like the premise. I like time travel movies. I
like rom-com. Dark romantic comedy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a dark time travel rom-com.
I didn't give anything really away other than that she was going to kill herself. I think she might say that in the trailer. I'm not even sure.
Okay.
But I never saw this. It's on Peacock, I think. I'm not sure where.
Okay.
Yeah, Peacock.
Yeah, this is on Peacock. Yes. I got one thing, guys. Well, I did it. I finally did it. Sat down and I watched K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Oh shit.
On Netflix. As it has shot to the top of the Netflix most popular movies. It is number one. We'll go over this list in a second because it's interesting. But I'll tell you what, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've rather enjoyed it.
Are you singing all the songs?
The fucking songs are so catchy, and there's some good songs. I've listened to some of them. They're not bad. The story is very good. The animation style from Sony Animation is stunning. It is this stylized
It's a breath of fresh air.
Stylized realism. It's like anime art in 3D, but some of the shit looks photorealistic. It's really cool. What do you think of the animation rugs? It does do drop frame rate.
It does the drop frame rate like Into the Spider-Verse. As I said, this is a shift to like we had this Cal Art style where everybody's got this bean mouth and this bean shaped head or like the Disney style, which kind of is a little stale. This is like it's taking a little bit of anime.
Yep.
But they're doing like these teenage girls, but they're not making them look like children.
Yeah.
And giving them they look like video game characters or something like that.
Yeah.
So they have a little bit more of an appeal. And
the 3D the style is just a stunning animation the way it looks. It's got a lot of energy, and I like the story. The girl, I believe the voice actors are also singing the songs, and they're really good. And it's like a superhero movie with demons and K-pop.
I mean, the story is ridiculously stupid.
You know what? But it reminded me of The Greatest Showman in the sense that the songs have the story in them, and they reveal more about the feelings and the way they use the songs.
Yeah, it's just like it doesn't really work in the grand scheme of things as far as, but it's really it's a batshit crazy concept, but you just kind of have to buy into it for the rest of the movie to try to.
They can make a shit ton of these too. They can make,
but the gimmick of the songs being catchy K-pop songs, and the fact that the girls are cool looking and they're not like They're cool. They got like the fashion and the style going on.
They're badass in their hunter versions when they're fucking fighting the demons.
And then the guy group, the boy group. There's a guy with abs. There's a guy.
The boy group is hilarious because there's that one guy that just his eyes are covered with hair completely. You can't even see his eyes. But those are my least favorite songs. Are the boy songs. The girl songs they're fucking catchy. They stick in your head. God damn it.
But yeah, but it is a romance. It's a little bit of a romance, and
it's about learning about yourself and being true to yourself, and it's all in the songs. And yeah, it's fun. I like Golden.
I mean, all of it's so tired and cliche. A lot of it.
Yeah.
But I did like the way it was done.
Yeah.
And I thought that the songs were good and the performances were good.
Yeah.
I don't like the story and the themes. I think they're like, it's like Frozen in every fucking Disney movie that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like tired bullshit, but it is. It's like, how many of these movies of when you got to freaking break free? Like how many of those are they going to fucking do?
Yeah. We got to take them down.
Look, we get it. Okay. Let's do another subject matter. Let's do like something else.
The main song Golden is very catchy. There's a song called Takedown. I think Anthony would like Takedown. Takedown's a pretty dope song. There's like 4 really good songs. I was like, damn, these are fucking catchy. It reminds me of the movie. So I see why it's so popular. Back to this list. Like I said, it is now the most watched Netflix movie. But here's your top 10. All right. This is an interesting list. Top 10 most watched Netflix movies. Number 10, Damsel, Millie Bobby Brown. It's not that good. The Gray Man. We reviewed that. It's okay. Leave the World Behind. I think I watched that. It's okay. Back in Action, Jamie Foxx, Cameron Diaz. Number 6, Bird Box. Actually like that movie. Number 5, The Adam Project. Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy. Number 4, Don't Look Up with Leo DiCaprio. Number 3, Carry On with Taron Egerton. Number 2 is Red Notice with The Rock and Gal Gadot and Ryan Reynolds. And number 1, K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, looking at this list, Rugs, what are some observations?
Where's the list? Where's this list that you have?
Click at the bottom there.
Okay, hold on.
Basically, my observation is a lot of these movies are garbage, but they're the most watched fucking movies.
I think Up, Carry On, and K-Pop Demon Hunters are probably the best ones they've ever done. And everything else is kind of shit.
Don't Look Up, you said, right? Yes, Carry On, and K-Pop.
Yeah. I haven't seen Leave the World Behind.
I've seen, and that's another reason I watch K-Pop, because I was like, I've seen all of these 9 movies. I should watch the number 1. Bird Box is I like Bird Box. I thought that was really good.
It was okay.
Anthony, any observations on this list of top 10 Netflix movies?
Yeah, it's a lot of bad movies. Overall.
Yes, exactly.
I'm curious if with K-pop, if Netflix has potentially seen an opportunity here where maybe, and chicken or the egg situation, but when they put it in the theaters for the sing-alongs, like that made a ton of money.
Yep.
Does the buzz for this and the fact that it made money, does this change their theory on like maybe they do extended releases in the movie theaters for some of their bigger films first and then use that to build hype to then watch it on streaming? Or will they do some sort of like gimmick where like they release it, they see how it's doing, and then they do a short like little run in the movie theater?
Yeah, what I would do if I was Netflix, you guys listen up, guys.
Listen up, Netflix.
This is what you do. You promote a movie that's going to be released on Netflix. You promote it. You put trailers on Netflix. You put some trailers out, all right, and that's releasing on Netflix like you do with Stranger Things. And then you have it only up for one night.
On Netflix.
Yes. If that premiere night gives you good numbers, it goes in the theater. And you let it have a run, and then you let it release on Netflix.
So what we're seeing here is something that was discussed. There was a recent study just put out about Gen Alpha and their movie theater habits. And the study basically said Gen Alpha prefers to go to a movie theater than watch something streaming at home. And the reason was it's a chance for them to hang out with their friends. When all their communications are online, this is different actually being in person. So I think what happened with this K-pop here, and maybe this is the strategy, is you put this thing out, all the kids love it, and then you can throw it out in the theater for sing along, and they're gonna, now that they've seen it at home, they know the words, they're going to want to go with their friends and sing it in person.
Yeah, the gimmick here was the sing-along part, right? So like taking this movie and being like, oh, it's doing so well. You can see it on the big screen, but you can also have the words. So it's this interactive event.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, Ruggs' idea is good. I like that idea. I'm curious to see if they have a different relationship with movie theaters moving forward.
And like, if you do a sequel, do you now put it in the theater as well right away first, or you do a Ruggs set, is tease it and then put it in theater and then bring it to Netflix? But you want the kids to know about this before they get in the theater.
If you're Netflix and you put it in the theater and it makes money, like that's just another revenue stream, right?
Yeah.
So you have money coming in from the theater and the subscriptions, whereas right now, most of the movies, they'll do limited releases for their Oscar films just because they need it to be released to get qualified. But, all these movies are just making money because of their subscriptions and then any IP things that they can spin off of it after.
I think if I'm Sony, your Sony Animation, you hit it big with Spider-Verse. Like I think you might be kicking yourself a little bit. Not putting.
They were quoted as saying they were happy.
Oh,
they were
okay.
like, cool.
The one thing that you got to think about this, if you look at when was it released, and when how long did it take to pop?
Yeah, well, I think it was released back in June or July.
Yeah, so it took like a while for it to pop.
But I remember people talking about this when it came out for like week after week.
Yeah,
the buzz and the fact that now it's number one is kind of crazy. Now, here Disney is actually trying this same thing this weekend. They put Hamilton, the filmed theater version that's been on Disney Plus for like 5 years since Disney Plus launched. They put that in the theater this weekend, hoping the theater kids.
I guarantee you that's going to do big numbers
and sing along.
I'm not going to say number one, but it'll definitely be in the top 5.
On a related note, we're seeing the opposite though. With and no one mentioned this. I'm surprised because I forgot about this, but the third Knives Out is coming out this year.
Yeah, it's coming in the theater. Yes.
Well, it's going to be in the theaters and then on Netflix. But like the first Knives Out did really well in the movie theaters. The second one was, I think, exclusive to Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this third one is just limited release and then Netflix. So they're doing the opposite here.
Interesting.
Where they took a big franchise that did well and then put it basically on Netflix. So we're talking about like a different philosophy here. Maybe
they're testing.
Maybe K-pop 2 goes in the theaters and they do a huge release.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they're testing different things that gives them a chance.
Well, I also read, just real quick while we're on the Netflix thing, I read that they're trying to invest a lot more in like experiences too. So I think they're doing like a theater wing, like a live touring theater show of something.
Like pop-up things.
And pop-up stuff, because they want to diversify their income to be a little bit more like Disney, whereas Disney has like the IP where you can interact with it in different ways. Theater, Broadway, live parks, all that type of shit. So Netflix is trying to figure out how to do that. I think
with that study, Gen Alpha, it's clearly they enjoy like in-person experiences.
Right.
If you can make it a little bit special.
I think if it's a viral thing and it's promoted on their TikTok and they go, oh, I could go to Minecraft and throw shit everywhere, they'll do it. And that's how they work.
Meanwhile, I think that Conjuring movie made like $83 million this weekend and opened real big.
Oh, really? That's pretty big.
Yes, like very huge opening. So, a lot of interesting things going on in the movie world. Let me we're gonna wrap up here, but our mission next week, fellas, The Long Walk comes out September 12th. Stephen King. Should be fun. We will be reviewing that next week. And then on the television, season 2 of Gen V starts September 17th on Amazon. And Marvel Zombies, 4 episodes, all released September 24th. They put out a trailer. Did you guys catch the trailer for the Marvel Zombies?
I did see it.
Dude, it's like super violent and bloody, and there's a shot where Spider-Man is ripping off the heads of like 6 zombies with his webs. And I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
It looks good. It looks dark and violent, and it's just going to be like 4 30-minute episodes. I think they're just going to put them all out at once. That's coming up later in September. But that's it for this week. Ruggs, where can the people find you?
Rug Boy Show on X.
Link in the show notes. Anthony, where do people find you this week?
You can find me on Twitter at Really Rug Boy. Wait, no, that's
the dead account.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be looking for a long walk showing. That's what I'm going to be doing.
That's right. That'll be at the Alamo, and they may even make you walk on a treadmill to watch the movie.
I was just going to say that we should record the show on a treadmill.
Next week we will record the show on treadmills walking.
I'll be fucking dead.
At least 3 miles an hour, and if you drop below, it will electrocute you with 40,000 volts. I'll rig it up, and it should be a lot of fun. In the meantime, listener, check out our website, jockandnerd.com, for ways to support, to connect, to subscribe. Share this show. That's the best thing you could do. Send it to a buddy. Thank you for listening to the Jock and Nerd podcast. My name is Imran.
My name's Anthony.
He's the jock.
He's the nerd.
We'll peep you next time.
I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it.
I like turtles.
My balls was hot.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Jock and Nerd.